Jeremy Frimpong's Manchester United move getting close every other day. Hello everyone and thank you for being part of the United chapter. It is the United chapter for you where we talk sports, but mainly we talk about Manchester United. And remember that we are in the transfer window, so we definitely are talking about transfers, saying who is going where, who's remaining at the club, not forgetting who is the club going to sell, who is the club going to buy. But right about now, what are we talking about? We're talking about a wonderful football player and a very good right back who's been the center of attention for some time. And the fact that Erik ten Hag is very interested in this football player, we definitely chose to talk about him today because also he is quite in the news. We'll remember that Jeremie Frimpong, is a Bayer Leverkusen football player, right back, has been the center of attention for a very long period of time. Manchester United are looking at signing this football player, and United, when you look at the right backs at Manchester United, it gives you the reasons why Manchester United is looking at buying another one. But I must say, personally, I think the right back section of Manchester United isn't the worst. It's no bad, because when we look at the right backs at Manchester United, mainly two right backs, we've got Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's been on form recently, definitely played very well, and I think selling Aaron Wan-Bissaka would not be the best of decisions the manager has made. You will remember that Aaron Wan-Bissaka's form has just come back as it was before when he was at Crystal Palace. He definitely played very well. Definitely right about now he's had more successive tackles in the Premier League than any other person, even not only the Premier League but also Premier League in Europe. He's definitely had successive tackles when it comes to running with the ball. Definitely when that is needed, he always does it perfectly. He's a very good right back, I must say. So the fact that United is looking at getting another right back, we need to look at it and see, is it worth selling Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Me personally, I don't think I would agree Manchester United. I don't think it would be a good decision for Manchester United to sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm not saying United are selling Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but the fact that they are looking at getting Jeremie Frimpong, that definitely shows you that Aaron Wan-Bissaka could be available for sale. And the other football player that's available, actually, before we even go to the other right back, Manchester United's right back, you will remember that Aaron Wan-Bissaka last season was available for sale, but all the clubs that contacted Manchester United were not giving in quite a lot of money that he's worth. So Manchester United decided to keep him for yet another season. But quite a big number were interested, but they were not paying enough money. But by the form he's been on big form. He's played very well the last season, one of the best right backs in Europe and England. In UK, definitely that shows you that he's being eyed by big clubs. Big clubs want him and they are willing to pay, not like when he was off form last season. So give us your opinion, get into the comment section and give us your opinion, and we see if it's worth him. If you think Manchester United should sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka for Jeremie Frimpong. Anyway, with that is for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I still think Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a class football player, very good football player. He should leave the club, Manchester United. But also the other right back, Manchester United's right back is none other than who's this, Diogo Dalot. So remember that Diogo Dalot also is a very good one, a very good right back, and the fact that he's entering his final year of his contract, I think Diogo Dalot, very many clubs have approached Manchester United since he's approaching his final year of his existing deal. Some of the clubs that have approached Manchester United for Diogo Dalot right back, there is Barcelona, there is Atletico Madrid, Juventus, and AC Milan, having all expressed a lot of interest in Diogo Dalot over the recent months, saying they could probably sign him if they let Manchester United have him. But I think Diogo Dalot is also a very good one. But as a right back. For some reason, I'm not so sure about Diogo Dalot. And Jeremy Frimpong, if Manchester United was to sell, there was some time ago they said United has to sell in order to buy. So for right backs, three right backs that are available, there is two right backs, and out of these two right backs, if you were to take one off, there is Aaron Wan-Bissaka and there is Diogo Dalot. So Diogo Dalot and Aaron Wan-Bissaka, whom would you sell to get so that Jeremy Frimpong definitely comes to Manchester United? I think I would let Diogo Dalot go. I don't think I would sell. I don't think I would sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka. No, I wouldn't sell Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's on form. He's playing quite well. So you can go in the comment section and let us know whom you think should go to create a gap for Jeremy Frimpong. And in any way, do you think Jeremy Frimpong is better than the two right backs of Manchester United? That's also something that we need to put in consideration. Otherwise, Eric Ten Hag as a football manager likes Jeremy Frimpong, and his purchase is going on for this. He definitely wants him. So I think United is in a better position getting Jeremy Frimpong if they definitely want him. We need to see how much United could be offering Jeremy Frimpong, and we need to see his market value. I don't think his market value should be quite high. Bayer Leverkusen, the club that he's paying for, definitely I don't think they're going to be asking. I think Bayer Leverkusen is going to be asking quite a lot of money for no stupid wages for Jeremy Frimpong. So I think his market value should be around £20 million to maximum 40, not more than 40. I think it's even 40 is quite a lot for Jeremy Frimpong. Maybe 20 to between 20 to 30 maybe. Let me see. Let's see. Let me check his market value in the transfers. Oh, I think it's a bit expensive. Jeremy Frimpong's current transfer value is between 23.6 million euros to 39.4 million euros. Still not bad. That's not bad. His last summer transfer was from Celtic to Bayer, and that was 2021. So Bayer Leverkusen paid 11 million euros for Jeremy Frimpong. So 11 million euros, and right about now his value has gone up to a range of 23.6 million euros to 39.4 million euros. Definitely, I think United can afford that, but that's quite big improvement for a football player. And the fact that he joined from Celtic 2021, just a few years, is heading to £40 million. I think United can afford that. United can comfortably afford that, but still I think it's quite long. 20, 30. I don't think it should go. I think United should go more than 30. I think if they agree about it, around 30. And Jeremy Frimpong's last transfer and transfer rumors, the season statistics and careers are available. You can go to Football Transfers. You can definitely get them on there. Otherwise, I think for us here, we're talking about Jeremy Frimpong and him joining the club Manchester United, and why we definitely think he could be one of the best right backs at Manchester United, with the fact that Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Diogo Dalot, definitely all of them with uncertainties of their future. We think Jeremy Frimpong could come to Manchester United and do something. But as I told you before, personally, I don't think Aaron Wan-Bissaka should leave the club Manchester United. Even when he comes from the bench, he's always an exceptional football player. Definitely, I think that would be a very good one. And I don't think you're going to bring Jeremy Frimpong and let him not start. Also, he's played for quite a number of clubs, Jeremy Frimpong, including Manchester City. And I think he started his career at Manchester City. For some reason now wanted to think that Manchester City would be interested in Jeremy Frimpong than Manchester United. But it came out vice versa. United is more interested than Manchester City. So let's see the clubs. I think, as I told you before, somebody is asking me about his biography. I've already told you almost everything you need to know about his biography, maybe apart from the fact that he plays for Netherlands national team. Jeremie Frimpong is a Dutch professional football player who plays as a right back for Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen and the Netherlands national team. He was born on the 10th of December 2000, and that makes him 22 years of age. Then that makes him quite a very young football player with quite a great future ahead of him. If Manchester United can sign him for 3-4 years, that's good, but you can extend your contract. You can definitely, I think United are free to stretch to 7 years. That's definitely okay for a football player that is 22 years of age. That's quite great. Jeremie Frimpong joining Manchester United at 22 years, definitely that's quite great. Still a very young with a great future ahead of him. Current teams, he plays for Bayer Leverkusen, for Leverkusen, and shirt number being 30, and the Netherlands national team, his shirt number is 26. Then his height as a defender, 1.71 meters, definitely not the best of defenders. You need a 1.9 somewhere for a defender, but the fact that he's a right back still should be okay. That one for a right back is okay. 1.71 meters is definitely okay for a right back. Then dates that he joined, someone asking me which dates did he join. They joined Bayer Leverkusen in 2021, and he joined Celtic in 2019. So he's played for a number of clubs, including Manchester United, Manchester City, and at 19, that's where he started, and that's why I told you that I would love to think that Manchester City would have been more interested in him than Manchester United. Then he's played for Manchester City also, under 21, under 19, under 21, under under 18, also under 23. And then from there, he was definitely sold to Celtic. And from Celtic, that's where he went to Bayer Leverkusen. And Bayer Leverkusen has played quite a number of games. He is definitely a regular starter for Bayer Leverkusen. The fact that he's played 10 games in 2020 for Bayer Leverkusen in the Bundesliga, he's played 25 games for Bayer Leverkusen in 2021, 2022, and more than 30 games in 2020 to 2023, and definitely that shows you he's a regular starter. And despite the fact that he's a right back, he's a defender, definitely. He scored a number of goals in the Bundesliga. 8 goals and 6 assists for a right back. That's definitely perfect. That's quite good. I think Manchester United should also look into that. And I think that's one of the reasons as to why Manchester United is saying, this gentleman has scored 8 goals and 6 assists as a right back in 2022-2023. Currently, definitely, he is a great one. He's definitely perfect for Manchester United. But still, I would not still. Anyway, him and somebody asking me, are you still thinking about Aaron Wan-Bissaka remaining with the fact that Jeremie Frimpong is available? I still think, why not? If he can come and still, there can be two. There can be two. One can always be on the bench and the other can start. Okay, the only problem I have with Aaron Wan-Bissaka is one. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a very good right back. He's my best right back, I must say. But the problem he has, even if it's one-on-one, or even if it's an empty net, he'll never score. He doesn't score, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He does not see the net. I know it's not his job to score, but when he's got the opportunity to, he doesn't. He does not. He just makes assists. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, come on, Bissaka. You definitely need some goals written against your name. Anyway, I think Jeremie Frimpong is a very good one. And if he joins Manchester United, as it is said that his agents have met with Manchester United management and said a few things about this transfer. And we can definitely be seeing this transfer taking place anytime soon. And we could be seeing it finished anytime soon. as it is something that Erik ten Hag is taking as a priority. He is one of the priority signings for the summer transfer window. Jeremie Frimpong, the Dutch football player, Dutch professional football player, plays as a right back for Bundesliga club Bayer Leverkusen and also plays for the Netherlands national team. And that definitely makes him one of the best right backs, and he's definitely shown that he can play quite well over time. Anyway, thank you for being part of the United chapter, and make your point, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we've definitely got to bring to you, as long as it is sporting, as long as it is Manchester United related. Right about here at the United chapter with me, your host Abu KALS, as I tell thank you and goodbye for now.